What is the prisoner's dilemma? Imagine a world of cunning detectives and even more cunning criminals. The prisoner's dilemma is a famous thought experiment. It reveals how tricky decision-making can be. It highlights the tension between self-interest and cooperation. We often face similar choices in our own lives, even without the jail cells. The prisoner's dilemma helps us understand these complex situations. It's a classic example of game theory in action. Game theory is the study of strategic decision-making. It explores how people make choices when the outcome depends on what others do. Let's step into the shoes of the prisoners. Two suspects are arrested for a crime. They are held in separate cells, unable to communicate. The police offer each prisoner a deal. If one prisoner confesses and implicates the other, the confessor goes free. This leaves the silent prisoner with a hefty sentence. If both prisoners confess, they both receive a moderate sentence. But if both stay silent, they both get off with a light sentence. This is because the police only have enough evidence for a minor charge without a confession. Here's the dilemma. Each prisoner must decide whether to trust their partner or betray them. If a prisoner believes their partner will stay silent, the best option is to betray them and go free. However, if both prisoners betray each other, they both end up with a worse outcome than if they had both stayed silent. This illustrates the conflict between individual rationality and collective well-being. From each prisoner's perspective, betraying their partner always seems like the best strategy, regardless of what the other prisoner does. Yet if both act solely out of self-interest, they miss out on the best collective outcome, going free with a light sentence. The prisoner's dilemma isn't just a theoretical concept, its principles apply to various real-life scenarios. In business, competing companies face a similar dilemma when deciding whether to cooperate or betray each other. Imagine two companies, say, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. They're deciding whether to launch a new advertising campaign. If both companies advertise, their campaigns might cancel each other out. They might even start a cola war. This leads to increased costs and no real gain in market share. However, if one company advertises while the other doesn't, the advertising company gains a significant advantage. If both companies refrain from advertising, they both save money and maintain the status quo. Just like the prisoners, the companies face a choice between cooperation, not advertising, and betrayal, launching a campaign. Understanding the prisoner's dilemma helps us navigate these complex situations. It reminds us that sometimes cooperation, even with a perceived adversary, leads to the best overall outcome. So, the next time you face a tricky decision, remember the prisoners and their dilemma.